let's continue. So I've been talking about the item 1, which comprises of the 4 applications, but we normally do 2 or more applications. So I've been working upon the total allowances. We have been talking about that a learner can and shouldn't just compute using the figures, only that you compute using the cell references, as you can see here. So computing this column, that is total allowances, we shall compute under the column B, that is total days attended, times or multiply by the allowances. Remember, each participant had days attended, but for the case of allowance was normal or was uniform. So that means we shall press equals 5 times. We want to go to the multiplication sign, press shift and 8 on your laptop or on your computer keyboard. Then multiply by, that is B, that was B2, it was B2 times, that is C2. After that, press enter key. So you should never use the figures, as I've earlier said. So to get others, you can normally scroll down by pressing the shift key. You go down, then you scroll down. As you can see here, it has computed normally, automatically. So if you want to continue with others, you still use the same procedures. Press equals, then you folder cell reference, that is B3 times press shift times 8, then C3, then after press enter key. So we say that you need to maximize the columns, because the columns weren't maximized well, and after that you need also to make some kind of editing and formatting. As we do formatting and editing, we must consider the appropriate formats. You can even use the font styles and sizes and the colors appropriately if needed. So as we can continue here, you can see my sample done work. This was allowance summary. This was allowance summary. So I did, I changed the color, background color into yellow only color. Then I used wrap text, as you can see here. Wrapping text, that is making the continuing word to beat down the other. Then after that, I inserted the cell borders, as I will be showing how to do it. Then I maximized some of the letters or data by using font size. Then I changed into the font face or the font style, that is Times New Roman, but you can either use, you can even use any other font style or font case. Let's go back and show you how to put the highlight color. For the highlight color, let us first format using wrap text. You first highlight, press shift at the first column, then you go to home button. After home button, go to after home button, look for wrapping text. If not, you can even use the simplest method of after highlighting, then right click, you go to format cells, then you continue as wait for the main options, then you go to alignment, then you go where you see the text control, then you press on this box, then after press OK. So this one may not work unless you do maximize and minimize the maximize the row and minimize the size of the column, as you can see me doing it here. Minimize the column, so it has worked. Then you continue for this column C, minimize the column, as you can see here. Minimize the column, the size of the column. So continue up to when you finish. So it cannot work unless you do these other procedures. So it has worked. So first highlight, then first Ctrl Z to undo the last actions. I repeat the procedures. You first highlight, then put this cursor inside the highlighted part or the highlighted portion or position, then right click, you go to format cells, then after formatting cells you go to alignment here, we will see the text control, then you press or click on this box under wrap text, and after you press OK. So after that it cannot work, and you can ask yourself why it has not worked. So to sum up with it or accomplish with it, what you do, go where you see these columns intersects, you minimize the size of the column, as you can see me here. Then you continue minimizing the columns, keep on minimizing and maximizing up to when it comes out very well, as you can see here, as you can see me here. Then after that, as I shown you here how I made this color, the background. We have another name which means highlight color instead of background color, highlight color. So let's go back and do it. You go to home button, then you choose highlight color here, press on this arrow key, then you choose a color. This color will occupy behind the text, so that's why it's called a highlight color. After that you can continue. So need to put the cell borders inside only the available data of the data that has been entered. So you go back and do it. So if you want to put the cell borders, what you do, you highlight. There are two methods of highlighting. You can use the mouse or the cursor or the touchpad by pressing left and holding in the first column, then you drag up to when you finish, or up to when you highlight all the needed work. But before that, let's first maximize here. Let's maximize here. Let's first maximize here. Maximize here. Make it good here. Make it right. Okay. So this is done now. We can go on.